Nobody was bold to take care of our forest. But this president said, I have the courage. I will do it. And he has done it. What I tell people, you don't need to like anybody. No. Leadership is not about you liking me. Leadership is about you being courageous to take decisions that will help us to move forward. Just like the Pro-Chancellor said, I'm not the first minister of that city, right? No poor man lives in Matama. No poor man lives in Wusetu. No poor man lives in Asokoro. All are rich men. No poor man does business in central business area. They say they're untouchable. I said no. I said no. I said, I will touch you. If the right thing is not done, I will touch you. That is leadership. They didn't appoint me as a minister for beauty contest. No. No. I'm there to do the right thing. So when you see them complaining, I ask questions. Mention one poor man that has a house in my town. Oh, rich men, you don't want to pay your tax, you will pay. You will pay. If you don't pay, I will touch you. And heaven will not fall. Rather, heaven will be at peace. Finally, let the point be made that no leader, no matter how endowed, equipped, and selfless, can truly succeed without the support and cooperation of the citizenry. Nigerians must wake up from years of cynicism, indifference, and hopelessness to embrace this new era of renewed hope led by Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. No nation has made any reasonable progress without the robust cooperation and collaboration of its leadership and followership. South Africa, for instance, under Mandela, achieved independence and made progress as shown in his book, Long Walk to Freedom, through this cooperation. Dubai is recording all these great feats through synergy between its leadership and followership. For as Jara put it, Dubai had a leader who acted quickly and decisively, not shaken by the challenges, and had his people backing him and believing in his vision. If we don't support the president now, all his efforts will be in vain. A leader takes a decision and gets the support of his people. So, not when a leader has taken a decision, you say, oh, you look at this from the point of party and a member of PDP. Therefore, when the president wants to help the country move forward, anything he does, I will support because I'm a member of PDP. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. In terms of crisis, you must rally around your leader to be able to succeed. If there is security somewhere, people are being killed. You don't come out to criticize the leader. You must rally around and give him support. That's how countries succeed. Look at it in America. If anything happens, whether you like Trump, you don't like Trump, all Americans will say, this attack is against America. We all Americans must stand up and rally around our country. But here, if anything happens in Brunei, in Yobe, in Oyo, or anywhere, instead of us to rally around and say this is our country, let's keep behind our leader. We say, oh, PDP does not share with this. APC shares with this. Labour Party, we don't know what is going on. That is not how a country can move forward. Parties are just vehicles to convey you to where you are going. We must rally around our leader. Everything you don't like, simply, he's not a member of your party. He's not a member of your church. He does not attend. He's not a Pentecostal person. He's not an Anglican. He's not a Catholic. He does not attend this mosque. He attends the other mosque. That is not a way we can move forward. This is the right time to rally around the leader. And you will see successes will be made. Don't look at it from party point of view. That's why when the Rabbi in Parabas was speaking, he said, we don't belong to the same party. We must not belong to the same party. This is time to serve. It's not every time criticism. They've given you opportunity. So, that you are really working for Nigeria. And that's why I tell anybody, whether you like it or not, I will give all my support to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because he has shown that he has that leadership, he has that courage. Under him, there's nothing like cabal. Under Tinubu, there's nothing like what? Cabal. It's not a leader you discuss something with you before you leave. Or maybe you leave. Something else has happened. They begin to ask, who is in charge of the country? This is the president that's in charge. He takes decisions. He will always tell you, I've taken my decision. I pray to God to help me that will succeed. But for decision, I have taken it. I will not be a president that you ask what the president says, I have said something. And for all of us to kill and make sure that the system works. That's the essence of the whole thing. Now, the time for belief is here. The time for action is also here. Together with President Tinubu, we can, as a people, begin the real process of building Nigeria of our dreams. Infrastructure development, that building the foundation of progress. Infrastructure is not merely about roads and bridges. It's about connecting destinies, unlocking potential, and laying the physical and digital groundwork for national transformation. The Nigeria of our dreams cannot materialize without robust infrastructure. It's a place where a child in a rural Zamfara should access the same quality of education, healthcare, and opportunity as one in urban Lagos. It's a nation where seamless transportation, uninterrupted power supply, and digital innovation are not luxuries but essentials, woven into the fabric of everyday life. Infrastructure is architecture of equality. It delivers dignity, inclusion, productivity, and hope. Even the strongest critics of the Excellency, the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, will agree that things are getting better as far as infrastructure is concerned. In this journey towards realizing the Nigeria of our dreams, it is both necessary and noble to acknowledge the efforts of President Tinubu. His renewed hope agenda is not just a mantra. It's a bold recalibration of national priorities aimed at repositioning Nigeria on the path of sustainable development. Through massive investment infrastructure, President Tinubu has demonstrated a commitment to tackling the inherited complexities of our federation with candor and courage. Without infrastructure, development is crippled. With it, progress is not only possible, it is inevitable. The road to Nigeria with invasion is paved, quite literally, with concrete investment in infrastructure and with leadership bold enough to see it through. The rapid transformation of Abuja today is a clear testimony to the President's dedication to infrastructure revolution in Nigeria. It goes without saying that although I drive the process in Abuja, it would not have been possible without the overwhelming and ceaseless support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFM. Just within 2 years, Abuja has accelerated its evolution into a defeating modern city and capital of a great nation like Nigeria. I was telling the audience that I have to leave. It was a watch advert going on. It's unprecedented. 17 days of commissioning of projects under the capital. 17 days. It had never happened. For 17 what? Days. Every day, every day, every day. We have to plead with the President, share it. Give some to the Vice President. Give some to the Senate President. Give some to the Speaker. Let everybody see what he has done in Abuja. So, we have provided the right leadership and see what is going on. In fact, the ability to identify people who can deliver shows you have the capacity. There are people who don't even know those who will work. I heard somebody say the other day that he told the president, I won't support you. You have no capacity. A president who identified me, he said you have no capacity. Something must be wrong with you. A president who identifies who can turn around the FCC, he said he has no capacity. It is you who have no capacity to know that this one has a capacity. I don't know the person's name. I don't care. I don't care. I heard the person said he doesn't talk to children. May you not talk to children. See how you survive. But who are children? Somebody who beat it 2015, 2019, 2023. He says a child. Let that child continue to beat you. Third, democracy and good governance. At the heart of the Nigerian dream lies the vision of a thriving democratic culture, one that transcends periodic elections and manifests in everyday accountability, transparency, and active citizen participation. It is a dream rooted in the belief that leadership must be anchored on competence, integrity, and a genuine spirit of service. In this vision, public office is not a privilege to be exploited, but a sacred trust to be honored, a platform for transformation, not self-enrichment. Good governance is the engine that drives this dream, ensuring that institutions function efficiently and equitably, and that the government remains responsive to the needs and aspirations of the people. As we reflect on this double ideal, let us be reminded that democracy, though the best form of government, is perhaps the most challenging to establish on firm footing and even more difficult to sustain. Democracy is not a potted plant that can simply be transported into any soil and expected to flourish without commitment, sacrifice, and vigilance. As Lord Diamond aptly stated, it is one thing to get democracy. It's another thing, often more difficult, to keep it, to consolidate it, to bring real life and meaning to it, to make it endure. The Nigerian dream, therefore, calls us not just to wish for democracy, but to work for it, to build it daily through responsible leadership, engaged citizenship, and unyielding commitment to justice and equity. The rule of law and justice. A nation cannot flourish where laws are selectively applied and justice is for sale. The Nigeria we dream is one where the rule of law is not merely enshrined in the Constitution, but enforced with courage and impartiality, without fear or favor. The law is the social contract that binds us together, the protector of the weak against the powerful, and assurance that every citizen, rich or poor, powerful or powerless, can find refuge in its promise. Without it, a nation descends into chaos. Justice must never be commodified. We must therefore build institutions where no one is above the law, where laws are not mere suggestions, but binding instruments of order and fairness. Central to this vision is an independent and courageous judiciary, immune from manipulation, and committed to safeguarding human rights and upholding justice for all. Quality education. At the core of the Nigerian dream lies the unwavering belief that qualitative and functional education is the bedrock of national development. It is the single most potent tool for transforming societies and empowering individuals to rise above the limitations of their circumstances. The dream envisions a system that nurtures young minds with the skills, values, and confidence required to shape the future, equipping them not just for survival, but for leadership in the dynamic 21st century world. From nursery school to the university level, education in Nigeria of our dreams must be accessible, inclusive, and relevant, reaching every child regardless of geography, gender, financial status, or ability. In this vision, no child is left behind for lack of opportunity or support. Certainly, Nigeria, like one African nation, is beset by complex challenges, including factionalism, militancy, insurgency, terrorism, and countless others that affect nearly every facet of national life. Yet, of all the solutions to fight, none is as far-reaching and transformative as education. A sound and dynamic educational system is a fountain from which the revitalization of every sector can flow, infusing governance, security, industry, and innovation with clarity, discipline, and purpose. Indeed, no nation can develop beyond the quality of its education, and the strength of a people is deeply rooted in the strength of their learning system.